Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite nail colors to wear for springtime. As I was pulling these colors together, I realized I definitely have a knack for blues, pinks, and purples, but I have some fun iridescent and glitters in here too. I have some from the drugstore as well as high-end that you can find at Ulta and Sephora, so please stay tuned and let's get right into the favorites. Okay, so the first formula and color I'm going to be sharing is by Morgan Taylor, and it looks like this. It is a light baby blue or like a sky blue color. It's in Water Baby, and I love the names of nail polish. It's one of my favorite things ever. And before I get too far into talking about my favorites, I'll let you know I have definitely more nail polish than I like to admit. At least over 100 polishes, if not 200. I don't want to count. It'd be way too many to admit. So yes, I do have similar colors and other formulas. These are formulas that I stand behind. I love. They wear really well. And this polish is 3 free. It is formaldehyde, DBP, and toluene free. So it is a cleaner polish. When it comes to formulas, I'll go over some more polishes and what they contain and all that later on. And whenever I swatch this one, I do notice that it is opaque, but it has a little bit of streakiness in it, but it definitely clears up within the second coat. I do love it. It stays on really nicely. You can find it at Ulta for $9.50, and you can use a coupon on that. So I absolutely love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's perfect for springtime. It's a little bit lighter than like a robin's egg blue, which I personally like a little bit more of the white mixed in the color, so it's just very fresh. It reminds me of a very pretty spring day, so absolutely a favorite. So that brings me to the next color I'm going to talk about, which is very similar. I wouldn't say a dupe necessarily, but very similar to the last color of Morgan Taylor. This is by Hard Candy. Does anyone remember this brand? I don't want to share too much about it because it'll probably tell my age, but this is the color Sky. So this is like the cult favorite. This is very, very pretty. This is a very opaque color, but it does have, and it's, the other one was flat. I should mention that. It's a flat color. There's no shimmer, no glitter or anything. This one here has a little bit of shimmer in it. You can only see it in certain lighting, and I don't know that I necessarily see it on my hands when I wear it, maybe in very, very slight lighting, but it does have a little bit of like a more electric blue shift, but it is so faint, like you could barely see it. I absolutely love this color. It is so, so perfect for spring. So if you are on a budget and you like the idea of the Morgan Taylor one, but want something that's a little bit more wallet friendly, this is a great alternative. It lasts just as well. It stays on so nicely. I absolutely love it. And then this one retails, I want to say it's definitely like $5 or under. They used to sell these at Nordstrom for like $20 back in the day or something crazy like that. So I think it's great. You can find this at Walmart. But don't get it twisted with this design right here by Hard Candy. These are totally they're not related. They're not even cousins. These are just completely separate family as far as nail polishes go, and this formula I just can't get on with. It's more chunky. I mean, obviously this is a glitter, but I've gotten some flat, glossies or flat colors or however you want to say it. So this does look like it works okay for a glitter. I think it's pretty. You definitely have to build it up. The other thing I should have mentioned at the beginning of this video, as far as base coats and top coats go, I always stick to the same exact thing for the most part. I always use the Orly Polish Bonder or Bond. Looks something like this. You can find this at Ulta, Sephora. I've even seen these at Target recently, as well as the top coat, I can never pronounce this, Seche Vite, or however you pronounce this polish. This is the top coat. It's super fast drying. I love it. It dries within like 60 seconds, and it definitely locks everything into place so perfectly. I will say it smells like pure chemicals. I mean, most nail polishes will smell like pure chemicals, but this stuff definitely has that smell. But if you can tolerate it, it is worth it for how long your manicure lasts. So I absolutely love this. And this retails for about $9.99, I want to say, so $10. All right, and the next color I want to share is also by Morgan Taylor. It is the color New Romance, and it looks like this. It's so pretty. This is a sheer baby pink that can be built up a little bit, and I'll show you in the swatches. But it is such a beautiful, feminine, soft, just lovely color. I really like to wear this one in springtime just because, again, it evokes like that really pretty floral, just like everything's blooming. But also I think this would work lovely as like a bridal or bridesmaids, or if you're attending a wedding, things like that. You know, events that happen a lot more in the springtime. I think it just pairs so nicely with, you know, different outfits, whatever. If that's something you're concerned about, I usually am not, because I just wear whatever I want to wear with whatever nail polish I want to wear. I don't care if my manicure matches my pedicure. It's just, I do what I want in that regard. But this is such a beautiful color. If you haven't tried this one, I absolutely love it. And again, the formula is just unparalleled with Morgan Taylor. Absolutely love it. This one here is KL Polish. You might have heard of her on YouTube. It's by Kathleenlights, and this is the color November. And what's funny is I'm actually wearing this lipstick, or the satin lip by ColourPop, on my lips today. And that's one of the reasons I wanted this polish so badly, is because I knew I love the lippy that she came out with for ColourPop. It's such a beautiful, like, pinky, peachy rose. It kind of has a little bit of everything, and also a little, you know, also kind of a nude in a way too. It's just so wearable, and I think it works for several different skin tones. So this is November. Now I will say this does swatch or show up on your nails a little bit darker than it looks in the bottle, and also a little bit darker than on your lips. So that's my only like complaint about it, if you will call it a complaint, because I still do love the color, which is why I'm mentioning it today. And yeah, this polish stays on probably one of the longest lasting formulas I have. I don't know how she does it. It's crazy. They are 5-free, so they are formaldehyde resin, camphor, DBP, and toluene free. So, and then I also see on her website, which is what I'm reading on my phone right now, that she is also, they're all currently vegan, and they're made in the USA. So I love this formula. One thing I should mention too is something I haven't really touched on in the others, and I'll show the others in just a second. The brush on this one is very, it's like a fatter brush, but it's kind of fanned out, which I think works so great to get right down to the center of the nail cuticle, and it just kind of fans out from there. So it makes it easy for application. So if you're a beginner to a novice, this is a great formula as well as a great applicator. So I think she really thought this through. So great job, Kathleen. I love this polish. It's so pretty. As for the other ones, the Morgan Taylor, I'll show you the brush on here too. So it's a little bit thinner. It's kind of like your standard, kind of like OPI-ish, I'd say, as far as application goes. And then the hard candy one is, let's see, again, kind of your standard applicator. But because this formula is so thick, it just spreads out really easily and really nicely on. Yep, so those are the first four. And then the last four here, I'm going to start with the Marc Jacobs. This is the High Shine Enamored Nail Varnish, and this is in Le Charme. And now these are a little bit more pricey, but you get what you pay for in terms of colors. I think these colors that Marc Jacobs has released are so unique, so beautiful, and the wear time on these is fabulous. This one here, again, has kind of a standard nail polish applicator, but this color is just gorgeous. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a rose gold, or it's a rose gold, I should say, but it has more of a silver glitter in it rather than gold when you get right up close to it. And this stuff stays so nicely, and it's super opaque for a glitter, and that's something I really enjoy when I want to wear a glitter on its own. And it doesn't have like chunkiness to it. It's like a very smooth, sophisticated glitter. This isn't your 9-year-old's, you know, glitter from I wouldn't want to say the drugstore because I have some here from the drugstore that I love, but I guess in the sense of it's not this right here from Hard Candy. It's just very beautiful. It lasts for a really long time. So these retail for $19, and I have several other colors within this range that I absolutely love, whether it be a glitter or like a high gloss. And that's another thing I haven't mentioned yet is these dry so glossy. It's like you've already put a top coat on them, and I think it's just one of my favorite formulas and wears because of that, because they just look, they give you like a wet look on your nails, like you just came from the salon. And I think that's a great imitation you can get at home without doing like a gel polish. So love this. This is the Le Charme. And the next one, I'm going from all the way to the top down to the bottom as far as price goes. This is the Wet n Wild formula, and this is their Step 1 Wonder Gel. And even though it has gel in the name, don't be fooled. You don't need a UV lamp or blue light or anything for this nail polish. You can get this at your local drugstore, you know, Target, CVS, things like that. And these retail, I want to say, for $4.99 a piece. But again, a lot of times you can use coupons for these. And this is in the shade Don't Be Jelly. The applicator looks like this. It's kind of, you know, your standard nail polish applicator. But one thing I love about this shade in particular is it's the perfect blend of like a pink and a purple, like a lilac color. It's unlike any other color I have or I've seen out there. And that's what really drew me to this one at first. And I feel like it doesn't even swatch that well. It's just something you have to try. And for $5, I think it's totally worth it. It's so beautiful. And this formula is another one of my absolute favorites. It stays, it's so chip resistant. I'm actually wearing a Wet n Wild one on my fingers right here, which I'll get to eventually. And I've had this on for 4 days, and you can see that it's going pretty strong. So I absolutely love, love, love this color. I think it just reminds me of spring, even though I totally would wear this all year round because it's one of my favorite colors that I own and in one of my favorite formulas. Yeah, if you haven't tried any of the colors from this range or this formula at all, go check it out. Even if it's not this color, I just, you know, I dare you to try one. The only one I've tried that I haven't liked formula wise is the white one. It's streaky and I don't know, they just missed the mark. That's the only one. And I have like at least, I want to say I almost have the whole collection of them because I've just been like slowly gathering them. If I see one on sale, I'm like, yes, I need it. Even though I have that color, I need it in that formula. So yeah, Wet n Wild kills it with this. I absolutely love it. Definitely like it more than their Mega Last too. If you've tried those but haven't given this one a shot, try it out. All right, and on to this one here. This is OPI. This is their nail lacquer, I can't speak, in Significant Other color. They have the best names. They're just so cute. And this one is so unique. It's so pretty. It's just a duochrome. It's a light lilac-y purple with like, I don't even know if it's coming up on camera, but like a very pretty like green gold duochrome shift to it. And this one I love to wear over other colors. You totally can wear it on your own or on its own. I just prefer to use it more as like a topper. So I felt like this would definitely be a mention because it's so versatile. You can use it over so many colors and it looks so pretty. And the OPI formula is formaldehyde free, and they usually range anywhere. It's tough to say because I've seen them at so many different prices. I want to say I've seen them anywhere from like $7.50 to $10.50 depending on the color, if it's going out of stock, if it's on sale, or full price if you're buying it, you know, at like Target or something. I think Ulta has these on sale sometimes too, or you can use like 5 times the points and then also throw the coupon on it. So there's so many ways to get these cheaper if you love this formula. Now, I will say OPI is not my favorite formula, but because I use this as more of a topper, it doesn't bother me. I don't know that I would use it on its own. I think I have before and I wasn't crazy about it, so I've just stuck to using it as a topper. But it's so pretty. I think it will transform any of your other polishes that you have already if you're looking just for like, you know, one that you want to invest in to kind of get a lot of use out of. I think this is a great one for that. and it's just so lovely. I love the duochrome shift. It's kind of like on trend, I guess, right now, but I've had this for a while. I've had this shade for a while, and it hasn't gone bad. It's still kicking. I've had this for at least like 3 or 4 years. So yeah, I love this one. It is still available online. I've seen it on Amazon and on Walmart.com. So yes, you can still get this color. It is beautiful. Highly recommend. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And the final one here, but not last or least at all, is also by Wet n Wild. It's the One Step Wonder in the gel, and it is the Lavender Outloud. And this is the shade that I'm wearing on my nails right now. So you can see that it's pretty close to, I guess it's pretty close to the sticker they have on here. For some reason, whenever I first saw this one, I thought it was going to be really dark, because I don't know if it's because of the black packaging and this coloring on it, but I feel like with a lot of these Wonder Gels, the packaging has them looking a little bit darker than the formula actually goes on. So yeah, it's a different kind of purple. It's like a very almost like a mauve-y, it's not mauve, but you know, like a creamier purple that's a little bit deeper than what I think a lot of people wear for spring, or at least some of the ones I've mentioned here, similar to the KL polish as far as opaqueness goes. And I absolutely love this color. It's one that I get complimented on a lot, and people ask, oh my gosh, what is that color? It looks so unique. And I think it really does. For a purple, it just stands out a little bit differently than some of the other lilac ones on the market that are kind of, you know, more gray toned. This one's still like, it's not like a baby pink or baby blue in that like baby lavender type of realm. It's not vampy either or too gray tone. It's just like that perfect in between, and that's what I love about it. And you can see it's very shiny. I do have the Seche Vite, yeah, you can correct me if I'm saying that wrong, top coat on, but it's just so lovely. Again, just a great formula. I don't want to harp on that too much because I've already talked about it, but yeah, love this color. So yeah, that concludes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed to the end of this video and haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will before you leave. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please let me know down in the comments what you're wearing for spring, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.